to Duffy. Back with Kirk Broadfoot. Clips it over the top, looking for the run of Dooku. In behind the Hearts defence, right side of the area. Here's Walsh. Curls in left-footed. Little flick header on by McGregor. It's still in the Hearts box. Halkett heads it half clear. Still alive though. Gardyne on the angle. Smith with him again. Gardyne with a shot and into the side net. Claims there was a corner kick and it's given in the end.
Well, you can hear the roar of the home support. I am not convinced that the referee knew either what
I think he's gone with a shout of Michael Gardyne.
Probably did. I think he shouted loudest and he got the award.
It was a tight angle. Michael Smith showed Gardyne out onto his less favoured left foot, and I'm not convinced there was any touch there.
Doesn't look an awful lot on it, but he gets it anyway. It's something to be defended.
Corner kick from the left, first of the game. It's played short to Dooku in the area. One from the training ground. Dooku curls it in, but Halkett there again to clear. And Mackay Stephen tries to flick it on to get Hearts back up the field. In the end, though, Cali can mop up. There's McAleer back there picking up, and now Ridgers goes long. Nice flick header forward though by Boyce. Mackay Stephen gets it under control. Dispossessed by Duffy, but in the end, a Hearts throw. And as we hit 8.5 minutes at Tynecastle Park, still Hearts 0, Inverness 0. Michael Smith slides it through for Ginnelly. Pressured by Dees, goes back into Smith. Clips a nice pass to Finlay Pollock, who dropped out to the right. Looks to take on McAleer, who does well to get it back to Devine, and he just launches it clear into the main stand here at Tynecastle, out for a Hearts throw. Michael Smith will take it from the right, midway inside the Cali half of the field. Kingsley. Cochrane on the halfway line. To Kingsley again. In the end, ball out for a Hearts throw on the right. Still both sides trying to feel their way into this game in the opening 10 minutes or so. As we mentioned before the game, Carly Thistle already out of the competition following Stirling's win over Peterhead yesterday. Hearts through, but need a win, and to definitely make sure it's a win that gets them seeded. A win by 2 goals would be exactly what they require, as Nong Dwie picks it up. Here's McGregor. Dooku. There's a foul in the build-up, but Cali continue. It's a nice ball to the right. Walsh after it. First time ball into the box, but Kingsley covers and knocks that clear for an Inverness throw. Advantage played there by referee Nick Walsh.
It was, yep. Nice stuff from Inverness. Nice little triangles in the middle of the park. A good ball down the channel. First time cross in, but well defended in the end from Hearts.
Hearts won 3-0 when these sides last met. That was here in April. A double from Gary Mackay Stephen and a goal from Aaron McInniff. Inverness not started too badly after that really disappointing 3-1 defeat at Cove on Tuesday. But Hearts coming forward now with Michael Smith on the right. Inside the Cali half. Pollock looks to feed Ginnelly, tries to spin his man, but Dees can just let that one run for Devine. And then Michael Gardyne for Inverness. Broadfoot. It's a bit of a slack pass and he had to slide in to get his goal threat. The centre back covering on the left today. Hasn't scored this season yet, but certainly given him a lot of big invitation to have a pop.
It was. I'm just watching Craig Halkett there, just asking the question with his 2 hands out, who was meant to be going out? I mean, it was 30 yards, 25 yards. He's in. There's nobody come across to block him. He's going to obviously have a shot. Something that needs to be dealt with a lot quicker than the way Hearts dealt with that.
Smith in the line looking for the run of Ginnelly. Gets away from Dees. Early ball into walk. Nong Dwie stretching, couldn't reach it. Gary Mackay Stephen keeps it alive though. Back to Boyce, edge of the area. Boyce onto his right foot, drives it in, blocked by Ridgers. And Cali get it clear in the end, but that was better from Hearts. Really unlucky there, Ginnelly rasping it across the box. Nong Dwie couldn't reach it. And in the end, Boyce's shot blocked away by the palms of Mark Ridgers.
Well, it was a really good ball for Ginnelly. It's first time ball across the park. I mean, it's just what a defender doesn't want. It's what an attacker does want. Good early ball in.
Hearts still on the front foot. Boyce, Nong Dwie, Pollock from the edge, comes back to Nong Dwie, but the low shot in the end, straight at Mark Ridgers, and comfortably held in the end. Really good burst of pace on the right from Ginnelly to get away from Robbie Dees, and he just fizzed it across the box, and the big legs of Armand Nong Dwie just not quite long enough to reach it. And Boyce just went for power with the shot. It was pretty much straight at Ridgers, but he had to be alert to get the block in. Long ball forward though from Inverness at the other end has led to their second corner. Alex Cochrane caught slightly underneath it, and the flick header in the end gives Billy Dodds' side another set piece chance, and Tom Walsh will take it from the right. Plenty of bodies forward for the Highlanders. Walsh clips that to the back post, and there was a foul on Andy Halliday. It was Kirk Broadfoot who was waiting for the corner, but free kick goes the way of Hearts. Mark Ridgers making a stop there, approaching 150 appearances for Caley Thistle. Former Hearts player, signed for Hearts in 2007 for £40,000. Made his debut for the Jambos in 2012, although only ever made 4 first team appearances. Certainly established himself as the number 1 at Inverness. Here go Inverness with Manny Duku. Oh, it's a really rash one from Craig Halkett. Manny Duku, a bit fortunate with his touch to actually take it away from Halkett, but then he just lunged in, the Hearts central defender. I think he'd be fortunate not to get a booking here.
I think he may not get a booking. I think it's just a little bird in his ear, but you're right, he was off the floor, he was kind of lunging slightly at an angle. No. We said that earlier, that's going to be a good contest, those two, Halkett and...
I mean, he's 40 yards away from goal, plenty of players behind him. I'm not sure why Halkett threw himself in there. It will just be a free kick.
He has that temperament a bit in the big centre half. He likes to win his challenges.
Free kick rolled to McAleer, shot deflected. Hearts get it half cleared. Gardyne on the left. Looks to spin away from Michael Smith. And again, the Hearts fullback does terrifically there, getting his body in the way and earning his side a throw-in. Quarter of an hour played at Tynecastle. Heart of Midlothian 0. Inverness Caledonian Thistle 0. It's Gary Mackay-Stephen finding himself in a bit of room on the left. Rolls it to Liam Boyce. Forced out to the left corner. Does well to get it back to Mackay-Stephen. And now Cochrane again. Clips it into area, looking for Ginnelly. Tries to get it under control, just loses his footing that time. And now here go Caley on the break. Sutherland slips it to the right to Manny Duku. Good ball. Duku right corner of the Hearts box. It's a good quick counter from Inverness here. Duku, left foot shot, well blocked by Kingsley though. And Hearts come away with it. Liam Boyce. Knocked against the hand of McGregor, but not deliberate, says the referee, and McGregor ends up coming away with it for Caley. Sutherland still inside the Hearts half. Now to Dees on the left. Gardyne hugging the left touchline, plays it into McAleer. Now Sutherland. Inverness just working the ball around at the moment, looking for an opening. Everyone behind the ball in all maroon is Broadfoot. McAleer. Decent possession at the moment for Inverness without too much penetration. Broadfoot rolls it to the right to Wallace Duffy. Down the line to Walsh. Just about gets it through the legs of Cochrane, but the Hearts fullback recovers well to win the ball. And in the end it deflects back into the Hearts box. And Craig Gordon will collect. Last goal that Craig Gordon conceded as a Hearts player was from the penalty spot here at Tynecastle on the 6th of March to Dundee's Jason Cummins. Already broken the record for clean sheets here at Hearts. It's a matter of how long the run can go on for now. Here's Michael Smith inside the centre circle. Boyce playing that midfield role tonight. Kingsley. Slides it to Finlay Pollock, left side of the area. Pollock sizes up, curling shot, not a bad effort, and in the end smothered and held by Mark Ridgers, but it just opened up a little bit there for Pollock, and why not have a pop?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he took up good position, back to goal, takes it on the back foot, turns, nobody comes and presses him, and he just thinks, can I bend it in that far corner? He doesn't get the ball off the floor, to be fair, and it's maybe not the best connection, but you have to tip your hat and see the lad had a little effort, and he's certainly full of confidence at the moment, young Pollock. 6th
senior appearance this evening. 1 goal for Hearts. That came on Tuesday against Stirling, but here go Inverness with Gardyne, and he's taken out by Boyce. It's another clumsy one there, and Inverness have a free kick just under 25 yards from goal, maybe about the bang on the 24-yard mark, left of centre. It was Liam Boyce that time, no doubt it was a foul, left foot out and just dragged down Gardyne, and I think Inverness will fancy this one. It's a little bit closer actually. I thought the foul was maybe a yard further back, so it's probably about 22-23 yards out. Hearts prepare the wall. Gardyne is there, and so is McAleer. Just seeing who it will be who will end up taking it. Looks likely to be McAleer. Craig Gordon awaits. McAleer curls it in, not a bad effort. Gordon just palms that one away. Always had eyes on it, fairly close to him. Walsh picks up the pieces of the loose ball, but Gary Mackay-Steven tracks back and wins it. Knocks it against Walsh, and the ball in the end goes out, and that will be a Hearts throw-in. But a routine save, I think, for Gordon in the end.
Yes, maybe one or two might have thought he could have collected it, but if you decide to get your knuckles on it and punch it, I mean, make sure you punch it as far as you can, and he did that. So, but good tracking back there by Mackay-Steven, just to come back into that left back area and do a little bit of defending. Did it really well.
19-year-old Rhys McAleer with the free kick, the man on loan from Norwich City, signed for the season in June. Actually came through the system at Motherwell before Norwich purchased him in 2019. Free kick, not too badly struck, but fairly close to Craig Gordon. I don't think he was ever going to beat the Scotland international. It stays Hearts 0, Inverness 0. 20 minutes now played at Tynecastle. Hearts in possession again. Andy Halliday drops deep to pick up the ball behind the centre backs. Here's Halkett, moves into the Inverness half. Michael Smith dinks it forward, looking for the run of Pollock, but that should go all the way through for Mark Ridgers. Inverness just getting everyone behind the ball when Hearts had possession there, which is what Stirling did very well for periods on Tuesday, just trying to frustrate Hearts and let them have possession without giving them too much space to create any openings. Here's Wallace Duffy for Cal. Pass blocked, but it drops to Broadfoot. Broadfoot floats that one over the top. Halkett just cushions the header though back to Craig Gordon. Broadfoot wearing the armband today, the summer signing after leaving Kilmarnock following their relegation. This is his 19th appearance against Hearts actually, and he was sent off against the Men in Maroon in August 2017 for pulling Ismael Gonçalves' hair. Here's Cochrane for Hearts. Kingsley overlapping. It's a little break of the ball away from Duffy. Whips it into the box. Knocks against McAleer. That's out of play. And that should be Hearts' first corner of the evening.
I don't think I ever pulled anybody's hair at all. I find that a real strange one.
I remember it very well at Rugby Park. It wasn't just, it was a vicious pull at the hair as well.
Dug.
23rd minute as Alex Cochrane prepares to take this corner for Hearts from the left in front of the Roseburn stand. So be an outswinger if he decides to put it into the box. Ginnelly had started to come short. Whipped in by Cochrane. Halkett can only head the ball into the air. Second one is back into the area, but no takers. And straight through for Mark Ridgers.
Well, he's knocked it into a really good area. You know, 5, 6, 7 yards out centre. You're just looking for a striker to be sniffing about, Nonduer or Boyce or a Mackay-Steven. Just, I mean, it would have been an easy tap in. nothing wrong with what Halkett's did there.
Gardine going to drive forward on the left, rolls it through for Sutherland, who looked offside. And indeed, the near side assistance flag does go up. And that will be a free kick.
Water break.
To Heart of Midlothian, and we will get a water break. So just a reminder of the state of play. Hearts top of this group on 9 points, 1 point ahead of Stirling Albion, and Hearts are through, but they'll need a win, and they want to be one of the 3 best runners up to be seeded for the next round, because 8 group winners and 3 runners up join Rangers, Celtic, Hibs, Aberdeen and Holder St Johnstone in the next round. Dundee United finished on 12 points with a +8 goal difference. Dundee 12 points with a +12 goal difference, and St Mirren, after their 2-0 victory today against Partick Thistle, finished on 12 points with also a +8 goal difference. So a 2-goal win will definitely put Hearts through as one of the best 3 group winners, I should say. Arbroath, Livingston and Dunfermline all going through as the runners-up places. The draw will be made after this game here at Tynecastle, but a slight break in play at the moment as both sets of players look to take on some water. Maybe not too much tempo about the opening 24 minutes from Jimmy. Is that partly to do with the heat, and maybe partly to do with the fact that Inverness aren't playing for anything? Hearts are potentially playing for seeding, but they're already through. Does it have that air about it?
Yeah, well, to be fair, actually, it's been a good contest. I've been quite impressed. Yep, been quite impressed with Inverness Colour. I thought they've kept the ball very well. The good ball retention. And I thought Hearts have had little spells where they've looked decent too. It's actually a really good contest. There's not an awful lot between the two, but
I'm obviously just hard to please.
Well, tell me about it. But no, it's been decent. It's been decent. You're right. I mean, we're not feeling the temperature at the back of the stand here, but I've no doubt. I mean, it's on the right hand side. It's on Michael Smith's side that the sun's coming down. It's shaded this side, but I've no doubt that'll play a little bit of factor. I always think the game is slightly slow when the temperature's higher. It always has been.
Here is Michael Smith. Play has resumed. The Hearts in possession at the moment. Kingsley on the left. Cochrane. Back to Kingsley, and in turn inside to Halkett. Everyone behind the ball for Inverness at the moment. Hearts just patiently moving the ball around the middle of the park. Here's Ginnelly, drops central to pick up. Feeds it to the right to Michael Smith. Bit space for the fullback. Goes with the early cross, but blocked by Gardine. And out for a Hearts throw, midway inside the Calais half of the field. And it's back to Halkett. It's a 1-2 with Halkett back to Kingsley. Hearts just trying to draw Inverness out at the moment. 26 minutes played. Halkett looks for Nongdwie. Touch to Pollock, right side. Almost at the byline, curls into the box, headed clear by Broadfoot. And out for another Hearts throw. Took up a good position there though, Pollock. Again, you see that rotation. Yep. Pollock and Boyce occasionally getting further forward than Gary Mackay-Stephen or Ginnelly.
He's making some really good runs, Pollock, and he has been picked out now, which is testament to his movement.
There's Kingsley, low pass to Nongdwie, 25 yards out, back to Ginnelly, lines up, low shot, but drags that a good 8 or 9 yards wide of the left post.
Corner.
Oh, corner, yes, deflection. And Hearts do have their second corner of the game. Doing Josh Ginnelly a bit of a disservice there.
Come on, Laurie, keep up, Parley. It wasn't the best connection in the world, was it? It's probably the best thing that could have happened to that, because it never looked like it was ever going to worry Mark Ridgers. But
again, it'll be Cochrane from the left-hand side, so another outswinger. Curled into the back post. Halkett can't get there. Good header clear by Devine. And Tom Walsh picks up the loose ball. Floats it forward towards Dooku. Goes all the way over the striker though, and straight through for Craig Gordon, who allows Michael Smith to take over. And now Josh Ginnelly picks up.
What is Josh Ginnelly doing at left back at the moment? That is just rotation to the maximum.
This guy, I think he has moved to the left hand side anyway, because Gary Mackay-Stephen has dropped out to the right.
Cochrane's pushed on in front of Ginnelly.
It's a loose pass by Hearts, almost allowing Gardine in. Just as Hearts swap, Gardine is also now on the right for Inverness, it looks like, and Tom Walsh has dropped to the left, so lots of rotation and swapping of positions from both sides. So far, no breakthrough with 28 minutes played. Goalless on a sunny Sunday evening here at Tynecastle. Kingsley floats it to the right, looking for Pollock. Another good run by him, and the header eventually takes the ball out for a Hearts throw about 15 yards from the right corner flag in front of the main stand. Michael Smith back to Mackay-Steven, skips between two challenges, and he was fouled, and Hearts have a free kick about 30 yards from goal on the right hand side. Decent chance to whip the ball into the box here, I think. Good quick feet from Mackay-Steven, getting through two challenges, and he's a man in form.
Yes. He looks like he's really enjoying his football, and I'm exactly what I want to see from him, because I know there's a quality football player in there somewhere, and we're seeing the seeds of it now, that's for sure.
It'll be Halliday to take it. Halkett and Kingsley have both moved forward from their central defensive positions. Everyone apart from Dooku back for Inverness. Free kick floated in, too long though, and all the way out for a goal kick.
Yeah, there's my first 50 fine. No need for it.
It was maybe a quieter evening on Tuesday, Andy Halliday, but we saw what he can do against Cove Rangers last week. He was fantastic, he was everywhere in that game. Certainly he is a player with plenty of talent when he can put it on.
No question about it. I mean, he does keep a good shape, he's aggressive. I like somebody in the middle of the park who will go and challenge.
There he is now battling for it with Dooku, but the Inverness man comes out on top. And now McGregor. Fairly even contest in the opening half hour. A couple of fairly, you would say, routine blocks for the goalkeepers, one for Ridgers and one for Gordon, but nothing too testing yet. As Inverness put a long diagonal towards Tom Walsh, does well to just keep it in, despite the midfield stand. Hearts fans feeling he'd taken the ball out of play. It'll just be a throw-in in the end to Inverness, but the fans below us in the stand felt he'd maybe just taken it over the line.
They would let him know, you would imagine.
Here's Duffy with the throw for Inverness. Back with Broadfoot, sends it down the line to Walsh, goes for the back heel, blocked by Cochrane, and out for another throw to Callie Thistle in almost the exact same position. Again, Wallace Duffy will take. Looks for Sutherland on the edge of the box. Boyce back there to cut it out and clear left-footed into the air. Halkett nods it on. Returned by Broadfoot. Dooku does well to get a flick on, but Cochrane should clear. Just slices that one a bit rashly in the end, and it will drop out for an Inverness throw-in. Billy Dodds will be the happier of the two managers thus far.
Yes, I would agree with that. I think certainly Thistle have knocked it about quite well, and if they came into this game without.
Here go Hearts, just so we say that. Here's Nong Dwie driving into the box, left foot shot, good block by Ridgers on that occasion. Really good aggressive play by Nong Dwie. Went on the outside, left foot shot, and Ridgers had to be quick with the left leg to block that one from the big striker.
Well, it certainly needed to be saved, that's for sure. It's low down, his goalkeeper's nightmare, really low down to his left hand side, gets a good strong leg to it.
Hearts still on the front foot with Boyce on the right. A bit loose in the end, but Pollock battling for it, then Halliday breaks to Boyce again. Michael Smith edge of the box, looks for Nong Dwie, but in the end can only chip the ball through and out of play. Just as we said, that Inverness will maybe be happier with how things have gone. Nong Dwie looking for that first goal of the season, having scored 5 last campaign. Did really well to get the pace on it, like you say, low, and it's close to the goalkeeper, but he has to be alert because it's got plenty of power in it. And credit to Mark Ridgers, that's a big save.
Yeah, it was, because it's on target, it's going to go in the far corner. Good strike with Nong Dwie.
Here he is again, good chest control by the Hearts striker. Knocks it to Mackay-Steven driving forward, clips it back to Nong Dwie. Great play. Nong Dwie steps inside, still going. Left foot shot blocked in the end. Just didn't have the finish there, Hearts, but they're still on the attack. Boyce, edge of the area, onto his right foot. Mackay-Steven again. Hearts with their tails up at the moment. Ball curled into the box, but cleared this time by Devine. Inverness trying to get it clear, but Hearts nicked the ball back, and that was unlucky that time. Maybe just one too many touches. A good build-up from Hearts, and Nongdue this time denied by a block from one of the Calais defenders.
I think the ball back from Mackay Stephen. I think Nongdue wanted to come and hit it first time. It just didn't settle for him. He then cuts back on his left foot, and you have to say it's decent defending in the end, but Thistle to block that left foot shot.
Hearts just upping the ante a little in the last couple of minutes. Cochrane inside to Boyce, edge of the area. Cochrane continues his run. Fortunately, Boyce gets it back from Cochrane, although the fullback didn't know much about it. And then Boyce goes down, but no free kick given.
He's had a bit of a kick in the head accidentally, I think.
Yeah, I think that's why referee Nick Walsh stops play in the end.
Was it Broadfoot? Does Broadfoot do anything accidentally?
Well, he can't pull Boyce's hair, well, that'll be for sure. But it's Tom Walsh with the challenge. He's, but it's Broadfoot I think falls over the Northern Irish international in the end, which is what hurts him. But here's that break again. Gary Mackay-Stephen, lovely little clip pass to Nongdue. I thought he was going to hit it first time.
Yeah.
Nice feint back on his left foot, and it's unlucky in the end. He actually does well to dummy the first defender, but in the end came to nothing. Starting to come into the game though, Nongdue, and it is good to have two. He's a very different player to Liam Boyce, but does provide a threat still leading the line.
Yeah, well, he's done everything right in this